Hi everyone, my name is Rosemary Walker. Welcome back to our channel. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's under the name of Moon Luna Walker. I took some time off from my very first video on YouTube because I was feeling a little under the weather before the holidays. And then the holidays came up. Today is New Year's Eve, and today I will be showing you how to make a stencil for these ceramic tiles. I haven't seen anyone on any of the social media channels use this art form that I'm going to show you. I hope this is something new and exciting for you. You will need a vinyl cutting machine. It could be a Silhouette, a Cricut, or an X tool machine. I have Goldie, my Cricut Maker. So let's rock and roll and let's go over to my computer. All right, before we go to my computer, I just wanted to show you a couple more pieces of artwork that I did. This is a heart, and then here's Lake Tahoe, and this one turned out really beautiful. And I actually waited for it to cure a little bit, and then I put a second one so you kind of see ripples in Lake Tahoe. And then here's my other one, and this is Lake Tahoe also. I put decorative rock on it, but I probably could have done without the decorative rock because for Emerald Bay, I have a little rock representing the island. And then here below is just a piece that I'm working on, and this is with our acrylic paint and a little bit of glitter. So now we're going to go to my computer. All right. All right, we're back to my computer. We've launched Cricut. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get a shape, and I'm going to get a square. I'm going to unlock the width and the height. I'm going to make the width 9.7, and then I'm going to make the height. The height is going to be 10.0. I'm going to click in the box. Then I'm going to hit the lock button. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a heart. We'll go ahead and make it red so you can see it. The tile that I'm working with is 14 inches by 10. I got that at Home Depot for a couple of dollars. So now we're going, let's move this over here. Let's move this part. Okay, let's move the heart in the middle, and then we're going to stretch it. And we're going to stretch and stretch. And then I like that size. It's 8.85 times 8.82. It just fits in there where we have some boundaries on the outer sides. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit select all, and then we're going to align this horizontally. We're going to align it vertically. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to select all, and then we're going to hit slice. Okay, there's delayed reaction. So we're going to delete the heart. Then we're going to move this, and we're going to delete this. All right, so now we have our heart. The next important thing is we're going to get another shape. And this is really important. You're going to get the plus sign. And we're going to move that in here. We're going to select all. And then we're going to go back to align horizontally, align vertically, and we're ready to start making it. The plus sign is really important because it's going to help you for placement on the tile. So let's go to our Cricut machine and let's cut out our heart. We'll go to make. Before we go to our Cricut machine, we'll go to, oh, one more thing. Let's cancel that I forgot, which is really important. We're going to select all, and you're going to put attach because you want that plus sign to be attached to this. Now we're going to go to make. Then you'll see the plus sign there. Then we're going to go to continue. You're going to pick stencil vinyl. I have it saved to my bookmarks. You're going to hit the load mat and press, and then let's go on over to our Cricut. Okay, I'm now at my Cricut Maker machine. I call her Goldie. From my previous video, if you saw that, I name all of my machines. You see the arrow button is blinking, so we're going to load the mat, and then we're going to hit that arrow that's blinking. The next thing that will blink is the Cricut button, so I will hit that once it starts blinking. One important thing to remember is when you're setting up your cutting, you do not want to mirror this vinyl. So I'm not going to show you the cutting process. We are going to go on to our next step. Okay, onward. Okay, so now I want to show you the vinyl that I use. It is Oracle 813 stencil roll. It's 12 by 20. In this step, you're going to weed out the inner part of the heart, leaving the plus sign, and the outer part of the heart. So now we're on to our next step. Okay, the stencil that I use is the Oracle Oramax 813 stencil roll, and it's 12 by 20, and this is a light blue. And this is the tile that I got at Home Depot. It is 14 inches high and 10 inches wide, and they sell them by the piece. This was a couple of dollars. First thing you want to do before you put your stencil down is you want to clean it. So let's clean your tile, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, the last time you saw this, it was on the mat. We weeded out the heart and then the outer part. Now it's time to put the transfer tape onto your stencil. And I use this YMHT transfer tape. And this is where the plus sign is going to be really valuable when you're doing this. And you want to try and put that plus sign right where the lines are. So you see that? Then you're going to burnish it with your burnisher like this. You're going to turn it over, and then we're going to take off the top of this, and we're going to put our stencil onto our tile. So let's get that step going. Okay, in this step I actually already did it, but I put the transfer tape onto the Cricut mat where the stencil is. And then once you have that and it's pretty much aligned, you're going to go ahead and peel that back to get ready to put onto your ceramic tile. Okay, let's rock and roll to the next step. Okay, this is getting really exciting because we're getting closer and closer to start creating our project once the stencil is laid. So this is our tile, and you want to find the middle point both horizontally and vertically. And once you do that, now it's time to place that stencil onto the tile. Like I said, that plus sign is really going to help for placement. So let's move onward. Okay, in this part, please don't be scared because you can do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to line this up, and we're going to find that center point, and then we're going to place this vinyl transfer tape down with our stencil. So let's do it. Okay, I guess you want to see this live, and I'm going to show you so you're not scared about doing this part. So again, you're just going to slowly peel that off, and there we go. Then you're going to go right and find that plus sign, and you're going to lay it down. If it does this, no worries. There you go. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get your burnisher, and we're going to burnish all that down. And then we are going to remove the transfer vinyl, and it's pretty easy. So just slowly move this, and once you take it off, we'll show you the next step. Okay. Okay, so this is where you should be at right now. And what's really important is there's bubbles around the stencil, but the bubbles that you really want to get rid of are the ones right next to the inner side of the heart. So go ahead and burnish any bubbles that you see that are close. These far away bubbles we don't have to worry about. So let's go on to the next step. Okay, we're on to our next step. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this plus sign out. And I already did it, but you're going to take your rubbing alcohol and you're going to take all those Sharpie markings away. And once you do that, then we're almost ready to start getting our resin together and start creating our masterpiece, which is pretty cool. So this is where we're at, where you take that cotton that's rubbed in alcohol and then you just clean it up. You take the plus sign out. So here, you bring it into the camera view, is a heart, but it's lined up differently. So this one's the tall way and this is the other way. Okay, so that's all for this video. The next video is we actually start creating within our heart. Okay. Until then, hopefully that will be within a few days or a week. I will set up my next video. I hope your day and your life is full of happiness and adventures. And thank you for watching my channel.